What's up, guys? I noticed that quite a few of y'all out there did not like what I had to say about the Big 12 expanding. Mainly, my question being why would the University of Cincinnati, the local team here, by the way, um, who else? Houston, UCF would ever leave the American Conference to join the Big 12, as well as YBOU would give up its independence to join the Big 12, at least in football. Look, I stand by what I said. The Big 12 is not going to be a Power 5 league in 3 to 4 years, number one. And number two, I still think, which means I think it's still fruitless, just a bad idea. So why those four teams would leave to join a conference that's a sinking ship, that's not going to have its two brands in Oklahoma and Texas to command big dollars from the likes of Fox and ESPN. Why would they do that? So I said what I said. I stand by what I said. Deal with it. Now, as for other things, this is the first full weekend for college football. Yay. I know that college football started last week, week 0, but let's just be real. Last week was the appetizer. This week is a full course with a buffet and with dessert. So we're going to enjoy it this weekend. So that being said, even though I love college football, even though I look forward to it every single year, it's not like I don't know who's going to win it all or who's going to win a division, not division, but who like conferences. I mean, who's going to beat Clemson in the ACC? No one. Who's going to beat out Oklahoma in the Big 12? No one. Who's going to beat out Alabama, especially in the SEC this year? No fucking one. Okay? Maybe the suspension will be saved for like the Pac-12, maybe. Oh, and one more thing. No one's being Ohio State in the Big Ten. Minnesota got a taste of that last night. But anyway, back to the Pac-12. That's probably going to be the only competitive league because you have Oregon, you have Washington, and SC's figured to be pretty good. But when have we heard that before about SC? They let us down every single year. But on paper, SC should be challenging Oregon, and SC should win the Pac-12 South. So I'll give SC the benefit of the doubt once again, if they don't let me down once again, that it should be they should make the Pac-12 the more competitive league. But I still have Oregon winning the Pac-12. So, so where does that leave like the college football playoff? We know who the usual suspect is going to be: Alabama and Clemson. Ohio State, it's a matter who's the fourth team going to be. And I think the fourth team is going to be Oklahoma. Again, practically the same lineup as in most years, right? Even though Oregon does have a shot to be that fourth team, especially if they beat Ohio State next weekend in the shoe. That would be huge for not only Oregon, but the Pac-12 in general. But I don't see it happening. And one more thing I don't see happening. I said I didn't see anybody challenging Alabama in the SEC. I don't really see anyone challenging Alabama for the national title. It's Nick Saban's crew to lose. So, again, as predictable as this college football season is, as in most years, I just love college football. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I cannot wait for this weekend. Oh, by the way, people were still mad at me about what I said about the Big 12 last night. As I said earlier, I said what I said. Have a good weekend, guys.